Welcome back, everybody, to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Clear Oceans. We are about to start on the second quest for the event, the 2024 event known as the Rising. This event runs from August the 27th, 2024 at 12 a.m. to Wednesday, September the 11th, 2024, 7:59 a.m. PDT. And the only prerequisite is that you be level 15. Although if this event involves any travelling outside your starting city, you're going to have wanted to have finished the envoy quests. Let's speak to Ayoyo and see what she's got in store for us. We who are about to set sail salute you. Ayoyo asks for your continued assistance in seeing her plan for the rising fireworks realised. This quest is available for a limited time only. Well, let's get this done then. Right then, let's get started, shall we, dearie? The plan is we're going to line up an old fleet of ships across the bay and have them fire a broadside into the sky. But before we go about finding our fleet, we need to get the plan approved by the organising committee, and that means convincing Commodore Rayner. I'll take the lead, but I ain't exactly got the silverest tongue, nor much experience nobbling with the higher-ups. If you two see me struggling, put in a word, won't you? Of course, my lady. Your cause is ours. Thank you, me dears. Together then, to the Coral Tower. All right. This time I know where my tree is. There it is. Let's head. We who are about to set sail salute you. That's so fitting. Is it like a gladiators thing? Marauders Guild. Let's go. The Coral Tower with them. I'm not going to forget that now. Hi. Okay. Oh, whoops. I went right past them. I know, because she's tiny, but don't tell her I said that. He's not, though. I don't know what my excuse is there. Last I had the privilege of meeting with the Commodore was around the time of the calamity. I had been arrested for conspiracy to incite rebellion. Naturally, it was all a misunderstanding. Really? Some other scurrilous soul had been singing songs of sedition. If not for Rayner and his relentless pursuit of the truth, I might still be lingering in the brig. He is a shrewd investigator who'll brook no equivocation. Shall we then? Yes, please. Wait for me. I'm always saying that with these guys. They just... they didn't leave me this time. Wanting to make the Rising display special, I can fathom, but the sheer scale of this proposal is beyond anything I imagined. Ayoyo, need I remind you that the first duty of the Yellow Jackets is the keeping of the peace? Filling the bay with ships will not only disturb the daily workings of the harbour, but is sure to foment agitation among the commons. Knowing this, do you still mean to persevere with this outlandish plan? Oh, Commander. I do, Commander. Every Lominsan art, every Aorsian art still bears the scars of the calamity. All that loss, that hardship, that struggle, cut deep. But the Rising ain't just about looking to the past, it's about looking to the future too. And if it's our duty to watch over folk, keep 'em on the straight and narrow like, I reckon it's our duty to see 'em off on another year's journey too. Oh, look out. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. Well put. I accept that your intentions are pure, but what of the logistics? I trust you have a plan as to who exactly will be providing and paying for this fleet of yours. Yes, Commander. We're going to petition the Maelstrom for the flagship, and the rest from the Black Sails. I think she's just given her Commodore a heart attack. Oh, of course, one is wont to forget that those buccaneering souls remain bound to serve the Maelstrom in times of necessity. Lady Ayoyo would have us parley with the three great pirate captains and remind them of their civic duty, it seems. She what? Well, now I understand what the Commodore was looking like that for. Aye, that's right. The pirates answered the Admiral's call back when the moon was fallen. Fought and died at Cartano, same as the rest of us. Well, good, so they deserve to be remembered. When they hear about our plan to salute all those who fell, and all those who didn't, I don't doubt they'll answer the call again. I wish you all the luck in the world in recruiting those rogues to your cause. You shall need it. Right. Very well then. Allow me to arrange the parley. Should you succeed in this feat, you may consider all of my remaining doubts answered. I bid you remember that you go to speak with pirates, lawless marauders all. Pray that you do not say aught to offend them, lest we find ourselves with a mutiny on our hands. He what? Yes, of course we can manage it. Thanks, Clear. I shall have the Maelstrom summon the leaders of the 3 factions to the anchor yard. Pray go there and complete your preparations. Oh my goodness. Wow, what did we just get ourselves into? It's these Lalafell, I swear. They're amazing. Ayoyo. Cheers for sticking with me, you two. I hope I can count on your support in the next set of negotiations and all. No worries, kid. We can do it. Of course, my lady. Alas, I fear the captains, those far-famed scourges of the seas, will prove rather less biddable partners than Commodore Rayner did. While Roswin of the Sanguine Sirens may be swayed by emotion, Carvalane of the Kraken's Arms is of a much more mercenary mind. The executioners, meanwhile, value honour and glory above all else. Okay, glory for the executioners, money for Carvalane, and pull the heartstrings of Roswin. Gotcha. If there's aught that unites them, it is a zealous spirit. Let us argue with passion that we might inflame theirs. All right. If it's passion you're after, I got that in bleeding bucket loads. You do. But I might need you two to jump in again, case me tongue decides to tie itself in an half each. Just say the first thing that comes into your heads, and I'll pick up after. Oh man, and we're not supposed to insult them. Come on then, dearies. Let's head on over to the anchor yard and get this parley started. The anchor yards, you say? Where are they? Oh. Alright, make for the anchor yard. Let's hit that blue again. So we head to the aft castle and then hang, I think it'll be a right. Well, let's see if we can remember our directions then. I'm going in the wrong direction. Alrighty, up to here. Aft castle. Boom. I know. She's amazing. One thing you can never underestimate a Lalafell because of its size. Just assume they're like humanoid chihuahuas. I did not say that out loud. I did not. Hang a right, I said. I know. Please don't be mad at me. I'm just saying, they always think much bigger than we give them credit for. I know, I'm not digging myself out of this one, am I? Never mind. Apologies to all you Lalafellans out there. Oh dear. The anchor yards are down, Clear. What are you doing going up? Or maybe she knows more than I do. I'd bank on it. Oh dear. Ah, no, there, I see it. There's a little glowy patch on the ground. We're all doing the same thing. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh boy, have we got our work cut out for us. Thanks for coming. The reason we asked you here is... Aye, the Maelstrom's summons laid it out for us loud and clear. You want us to help with the rise in fireworks? And the answer's no. When my sirens fire a broadside, it's to send our enemies to the bottom of the Rhine, not to paint pretty pictures in the sky for drylanders to gawp at. We've better things to do with our time. 'Tis a rare occurrence, to be sure, but I find that my opinion aligns with Roswin's. Our time is precious, as I'm sure is yours. Let's hasten to draw these discussions to a close. I shall put it bluntly. I see no profit in this endeavour for myself and my men. So unless there's anything else... No profit? How sad that the great Cavalain should lose his nose for coin. You'd put the Admiral and the Yellow Jackets in your debt. Ooh. Ooh. Why, it is the perfect opportunity to forge a deep bond with Roswin. I'm going to appeal to his mercenaric things. You would put the Admiral and the Yellow Jackets in your debt. A debt of gratitude, perhaps, for providing the men and material for this pageantry entirely at our own expense. I saw no mention of the Krakens being compensated for our efforts in a material sense, or am I mistaken? The sheer scale of the spectacle we propose would no doubt draw all the lords and ladies of the realm to gather in the city, personages of high renown and deep pockets. Aye, and if they saw you lot working and in with the hand in hand with the Maelstrom, it'd do wonders for your public image. Folks who normally wouldn't touch a pirate with a barge pole be queuing up to do business with you. I do believe you have a point, poorly phrased though it might be. To win legitimate business, one must project the image of a legitimate businessman. Oh, come on, Coverlane, you know that. Of course, we had to remind you. Sod your image, and sod anyone who's too lily-livered to trade with us. They can stick their barge poles up their backsides. What's in it for the sirens? Consider them quarry. If you won't consider them customers, consider them quarry. Don't you want to bring joy to the masses? Coverlane's in. Don't you want to be together? Oh man, as tempting as that is. Don't you want to bring joy to the masses? Oh, I'm doing a bad job of this. I'm so terrible. Look, I enjoy the fireworks as much as anyone. I just don't see why it's got to be us what's puts them on. We're pirates, not vaudevillains. The sanguine sirens ain't all about pirating life, though, are ya? You run almshouses for the sick and injured and those with child. Keep themselves busy with odd jobs, such as come their way. Them's your hunters, and the folk who are drawn to the city to see the grand display, your quarry. Ah, I see where you're going with this. Get the girls to set up stalls, selling food and grog and the like, and they'd make a killing, provided they had all the right permits from the Yellow Jackets. You're a shrewd one, you. Maybe I could lend 'em, and hand myself. They do say the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. What of the executioners? There's no dishonour in linking arms with Admiral Merlweb and the Maelstrom, surely. You, Yellow Jacket, I want you to tell me one thing, and tell it true. This is Limsa, the greatest port in all the realm. You can find this fleet of yours without our help, yet you've come here begging for it. Why? Whoa, he is a little sharper than the rest. Oh, come on. Because I reckon you're the ones who need the rising most. Black sails only came together 'cause of Cartno. You could have upped anchor and sailed off into the sunset, but no. You fought like demons on those cursed flats, made heroes of yourselves and martyrs. Way I see it, it's only right that those that lost the most when they stood to gain the least should be the ones to fire the salute to the departed. And a salute to the departing, too. The calamity changed the lives of you pirates more than anyone. If anyone should be celebrating new beginnings, it's those whose new beginnings already begun. Why didn't you just say that the first time? Ah, so it's all for our own good, is it? I'm heading back to the Astralicia. Send word when you've hammered out the details of this display of yours, so we'll see what we can do. Aye, aye, Captain. Can't rightly say no to you now, can I? We lost a lot of good people back in Cartno. Let's send 'em all off with a bloody great bang. I'll join you on one condition, that in your reminiscence of trauma past you do not make a shameful spectacle of yourself. Pray do not force me to restrain you again. What is it with these two? I never forced you to do nothing. You'll keep your hands off me if you want to keep 'em, you randy bastard. What was that about? Quite the fragile flower, isn't she? Well then, I bid you adieu. My ships will not ready themselves. Oh my. That man has a story to tell, doesn't he? Yeah, you did it. That's fantastic. Alrighty. Speak with Ayoyo. Where is she? Let me just back up a little bit. Hey, how you doing, girl? And breathe. Gods, I was so nervous I could hardly speak. Thanks so much for chipping in when you did. Could never have got 'em on our side without you. Right then, time to put the finishing touches to this plan of mine. It's going to be wonderful. I just know it. Oh, and about your reward? I've given it to the minstrel. You can grab it from him. To new beginnings, lass. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. Wow. I want to see the fireworks now. Mr. Minstrel, you did a great service, my friend, both for Lady Ayoyo and for all those who love the rising, myself included. For that, I shall be ever grateful. I expect it shall still be some hours before preparations for the grand finale are complete. Mayhap we could wait together. He just wants more song material. Yes, let's wait for the firework display. Here we go. While we wait, would you care to hear a verse that has lately come to me? It is a song of celebration, of encouragement for all those who sail for unknown shores. Pray, lend me your ears. Sure thing, Mr. Minstrel. Whoa, that I did not expect. Uh-oh. I know, where did we end up? Oh, he did this to us last time, didn't he? Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. The road we have walked has been long and winding, full of perils and pitfalls, but we have enjoyed every step of your company. We hope that you feel the same about this last great leap. With every adventure we undertake, the longer the legacy we leave behind us. Yet a lengthy history need not mean a foreshortened future. Many adventures yet await. We shall continue to chart a course into the great unknown, one that takes in all the diverse wonders this wide world has to offer, that your legacy might grow ever greater. To be certain, it would be a less trying task to sleepwalk ever onward down the same well-furrowed path. Yet to venture down paths untrodden, believing in the bright and glorious future that lies beyond them, is by far the more rewarding. This is the gift that we wish to deliver unto you, the gift of adventure. And we pray with all our hearts that you will continue to walk with us. We thank you for joining us on this journey heretofore and hereafter. Now the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. One cannot know what fills the hearts and minds of those who look to the sky this rising night. Perhaps you and I will see very different images in those explosions of light and color. But one thing I know for certain, that right here, right now, we look to the same sky. And though the paths that lay ahead of us may lead in very different directions some time, some place, they shall cross again. "'Tis almost time for the display to begin, the consummation not only of our labours, but of the thoughts and prayers of the people of this fair city. A salute for the departed, and for those who set sail into unknown waters. Many adventures yet await you, my friend. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails." From eastern sea to eastern sky the sacred sun ascends. The voices stir of wind, of waves, of ropes, of sails, of friends, who, like the golden light of dawn that streams across the sea, set sunlit sail for foreign lands. May fortune follow thee. Her journey done, so sinks the sun below the western waves, and memories stir of friends of yore asleep in watery graves. Let not our voices raised in song disturb your endless sleep, but join us in our chorus, and you dream among the deep. An excerpt from an ancient mariner's song, a prayer for the safe return of those who sail o'er the far horizon, and for the peace of those who sleep beneath those same eternal waves. It concludes with a wish that the voices of those whose spirits are stirred in anticipation of new adventure reach the ears of those whose adventures ended too soon, that they might be united as one, a fitting sentiment for the rising, methinks. And so I offer you my own heartfelt wish, that even should your adventures carry you beyond the far-flung horizon of this wide world, we should meet once more in a 12 months' time, and look up to the same sky together. Wow. Complete the adventure. What is that? A brushed up cryle. She's not to be brushed off in the face of danger. Use this item to acquire the brushed up cryle minion. Very well then. Seasonal event quest complete. You have unlocked the toy chest. Open the toy chest found in any inn room to play minigames. So that must be my level up reward. Additionally, certain notable personages have been seen to frequent the anchor yard this rising. Do the same, and you may be greeted with an unexpected encounter. Ooh. Achievement unlocked for 11's sake. Well, here we are. And guys, on that note, with the minstrel sitting quietly in the background there, just turn her this way, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.